Good morning. It is blocking day. So here I just thought I would actually record this in the right portrait or landscape mode. The last time I did this, I did it the other way and then I couldn't put it on YouTube, which was a big silly. So here I've got a cute little summer shawl that's with one skein of yarn fingering, and I'm super excited to share this one with you. It's just had a little bath with a tiny little capful of some soak, and I've just put it in my mixing bowl actually, and I think it's ready to come out. So it's been in there for like 10-15 minutes in tepid warm water, and it's cooled down, and I think it's ready to come out and be squished. So I've got my towel already laid out here, which I'm going to lay this on. I'm going to gently squeeze it into, a small little bowl to remove the excess water, and then I'm going to put it in between my two towels and make a little burrito roll. So I'll come back and I'll show you how I do that. So here I've gently squeezed out the excess water. There's still a little bit dripping from it, but that's fine because basically the rest of it is going to be squished between the two towels. So I'm about to do that. Oh, get in focus. Here we go. So here I have it, and you can see it's slightly longer than the towel I have. So don't worry about that. Literally flip it up on top of that in the towel, and I can just, you can see there's some nice little cool little shells in this little pattern. And then literally I'm going to put another towel on top of it, and then we are going to roll this up, and I'll show you how you do that in 2 seconds. So yeah, here I have the towels, literally one laid on top of the other, and then, as I like to call it, you're going to either make a burrito roll, or as I'm European, it's a Swiss roll with a nice shawl filling. So no jam in there, but anyway, so yeah, so literally you just roll this up into a nice firm, we've got basically one layer shawl between and the other layer of the towel on top, and we're literally going to roll this up, and now I'm going to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze to get all the excess out. And here it is. It doesn't look like very much, does it? Like, look at that tiny little thing. Well, wait till you see when we pin this out how this is going to grow very nicely. Okay, so I'm going to pin it, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like when I've got it all pinned out. So here I have, it's kind of like my initial spread. I generally tend to do the top of the shawl. This is worked from the top down, and I try and pin that up first and then see, how far I need to kind of stretch it out. And because this is lace and I don't normally work a lot with holes in yarns, so I try to get, I guess, the depth that I want to kind of go here, and not too much, but it can, you can stretch this to craziness, I guess. But to me that looks about right. And then once I get the center bit aligned up, then I can just spread out the rest of it, and I think that looks kind of about right. So I'll just have a play. So I'll show it to you now when I have it all pinned out. I don't have these wires, as I say, because I'm not really a big lace knitter, but that might change because I'm really liking the look of the way these little cuties are working out. So, okay, I will show it to you when I have this all pinned. Okay, so here I've pinned this to death, I have to say. I really need to invest in one of those, I don't know what the wires for the bottom of these to open up, but I think I like the holes. I don't want them pointy. I want them more like scalloped, so they blend in with these shells above. So it's looking pretty big, if you remember the little ball it was. So yeah, I literally have the big combs along the back here, and then, as I say, literally look at all these pins. I mean, I think I used 2 little boxes. It's crazy. I don't think I put so many pins on a project before. So now it's time to go out into the sunshine, and I think this is going to dry super fast because it's knit on 4.5mm needles. It's fingering yarn, and it's Silk and Merino by Eden Cottage Yarns. Victoria does some gorgeous yarns. I'm super excited about this. I haven't got a name for it yet, but I'm thinking she sells seashells. And let's just see how that comes out if I kind of try and repeat it again. She sells shells. Anyway, it's going to be a fun one. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't be afraid of blocking and pinning to death. Okay, bye.